And let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about the value. Because where we are today, that we almost didn't get here, is that Mind Hacking Happiness now has 2 books out, Volume 1 and Volume 2. A little different focus on the 2. We have a website, we have online courses, and all of these things are proving super transformational for the folks who are digging into it. Because what it does, really, the functional purpose of Mind Hacking Happiness is to explain your mind to you in a way that you can then understand how all of it works, because it's the most complex tool in the universe, and you should have a manual for it, right? So you should know how it works so you can work it to your greatest benefit. But then it also explains how to grab some knobs and grab some control levers and twist some dials and things like that, and change the variables within your mind that your mind uses to then create your whole life. And I understand what you could be thinking at this point, which is, what's the big deal about a self-help program that can help raise levels of happiness in somebody's life? Those programs are a dime a dozen. No. That's not what this is. This is a program to help you understand your human mind to a point that you've never had access to before, so that you can control your human mind for the first time in your life and literally change how your mind works. And we didn't realize how transformative this program was until a Navy SEAL friend of mine came to me and said, I've been through the top-notch level training that the United States government and the United States intelligence services has to provide, and this program is night and day better over what the cutting-edge programs currently provide. That's how much better this is. So when you start digging into this stuff and you start utilizing the things that Mind Hacking Happiness shows you about your own mind, it's almost like you can't unsee that stuff, and it becomes super useful. It's like almost like the phenomenon of when you look at the FedEx logo, and this is like marketing 101, you may have seen this before, but between the capital letter E and the lower letter X in the FedEx logo, the dead space in there is a big arrow pointing you in a direction that is psychologically, hey, we're taking your package somewhere, right? And so now at this point, if you've never seen that before, you'll never be able to look at the FedEx logo ever again and not see that arrow between the E and the X. It is something you could not unsee. And so this is the type of stuff that we do with your human mind. We show you things that you had missed previously, the big control knobs, the big control dials, the big push button on-off switches about your negative reactivity and things like that that you can't unsee and that are then infinitely useful for you moving forward. This is the type of stuff that we do in explaining how your mind works for you, which you can then take control of it by default without any more words being said. But then, if you'd like, we'll say some more words and we'll help you, give you strategies and things like that that you can help take control of your mind a little more effectively. And that stuff is majorly transformational. And I'm talking about stuff that people have struggled their whole lives to change. They're now able to change without effort.